What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be talking about sleep and why sleep is so important for the body. I'm just gonna get right into it. So, energy, number one. When you don't sleep, you're not gonna have as much energy. And I know I'm very busy, and I know a lot of you watching this video are very busy too. So it's very tempting, I do it all the time, to either stay up late to get something done or to get up super early, crazy hours in the morning because you know you have a lot of work to do, but it always catches up to you. Your body has something called a sleep memory, or like sleep debt. So when you're depriving your body of sleep, you only can do it for so long. You're like borrowing sleep, and it's gonna catch up to you, and you're gonna crash, and you're gonna end up sleeping a billion hours later. And not only will you be forced to make it up, that in between time, you're gonna be less productive. So when you have a lack of sleep, it decreases your cognitive function. What does that mean in basic terms? It means your mind is going to be slower. So you're going to be at work, if 30 minutes are going to pass, but you're only going to get 10 minutes of work done because your brain is thinking a lot slower. You're going to get distracted more often. It also decreases your memory. So you're also not going to retain as much information as you're putting in. So that's just from a mental health aspect. For physical, I know a lot of people watching this are fans of physical fitness. So for a physical fitness perspective, it'll make your waistline big. It's going to increase cortisol levels. Cortisol, for those of you who don't know, it's a hormone that's going to make you fat basically. So having a lack of sleep, it's going to make you fat because it's going to increase cortisol. It's also your body repairs when you sleep. So if you're someone who's trying to put on muscle, when you are lifting, you're breaking down the muscle. I talked about nutrition. When you feed your body, that's what gives the nutrients to build that muscle again. When you sleep, that's when your body puts it all together. So your body uses all that nutrients to repair your muscles while you're sleeping. So if especially if you're interested in having a good physique, your body is never gonna fully let your muscles grow if you don't sleep. If you eat the same amount of calories, if you do the same workouts, if you go from having 4 hours of sleep a night to like 7.5 hours of sleep every night, by eating the same food and having the same workouts, your body will change drastically. So if you are very sleep deprived and you're wondering why your gains aren't as great as they could be, definitely try that out. And then also, I'm super big on health. So some other things, I've researched it, and then it's funny because researching it, like, it's almost like I didn't even have to research it because I've noticed in my personal life, which means it's true. The evidence shows, and not have only been showed in case studies with other people, I've noticed it in myself too. So I never really get sick. A, I think I was just blessed with a good immune system, but B, also because I eat really healthy. But I rarely ever get sick. And if I do get sick, it's usually when I get a lack of sleep. And that's why I also get scared to get little sleep, because I know if I'm going like 2 days in a row where I got like very little sleep, I know on that third morning, like my nose is gonna start tickling, I might start blowing my nose and stuff like that. And luckily, like I said, I have a good immune system, so normally like I'll know it's cause sleep. So the next night, I'll make sure I get a good night's sleep, and I usually wake up the next morning pretty good most of the times. But as far as immune function and everything, all that is suppressed when you sleep. Your body expends energy throughout the day, and it uses that sleep time to recover. And I know with busy lives, it's so easy to cut out sleep, but it's just super important for recovery. Same with skin health as far as acne. So those two things I notice. Now, I'm always scared when I do not get enough sleep because I know I'm gonna get sick and I'm gonna break out. So I'll wake up with a runny nose, and then my face will be super pimply, and I'm so upset. And I know I'll be beating myself up because I know it's because I didn't get sleep. I knew this would happen. Because naturally it doesn't happen to me that often. So when it does happen, it's usually because of lack of sleep. So for skin health, for immune function, for your physical fitness, and for your internal health, I definitely recommend getting enough sleep. Your body actually has REM cycles of 1.5 hours. So if you want to wake up not as groggy, a little tip for you: break your sleep into 1.5 hour increments. So if you really don't need that much sleep, and that's a different thing. The amount of level, I can't give you an exact number because the amount of sleep required for some people is different. Like, I'm sure you know, some people get 5 hours of sleep, they feel like they feel great. Some people sleep for 10 hours, they still feel groggy. So the amount of sleep, it goes by 1.5 cycles. So whatever that level you feel is necessary for you, I do not recommend going below 6. And if you probably don't need more than 9, but 6, and then go to 7.5, and then go to 9. So 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9. So those are 1.5 hour increments. So that's the natural REM cycle. It goes into 1.5. So your body will follow you go to sleep. It'll go into the deep REM sleep, or the good sleep basically, and then it'll wake up naturally at that 1.5 cycle. If you wake up in the middle of the cycle, that's when you wake up, you can't open your eyes, you feel groggy. So you don't want to wake up and disrupt your REM cycle. So if you're setting your timer, or you know what time you have to get up, set what time ever you get up or go to bed, so that it naturally falls at a 1.5 mark. So like I said, 6, 7.5, or 9. And that's pretty much it. Jason signing out.